Hello and welcome back to Planet Crafter. We are playing Planet Humble, the DLC, and we are doing exceptionally well now. The oxygen generation that we've been able to accomplish from the last episode from getting this tree spreader put down is huge. We're now at 3 million ppqs per second. We also, check out my water meter in the bottom left, got the water filtration system so we can drink directly from puddles. We just don't have to worry about water anymore. Finally, bottom left corner says negative 1.4 per second. It was negative 1.7 per second at the beginning of the last episode. What that means is how fast we're consuming oxygen. Because we're pumping more oxygen into the atmosphere, our suit has to work less hard, and so we can actually stay out here for longer. Pretty soon that'll be negative 0 per second, and forever we're good to just not have to worry about oxygen. Right now, we're heading over to the Uraninite mines, where we are going to grab more Uraninite, which helps us to get uranium and iridium. We're good on iridium, but uranium is now our limiting factor, mainly affecting power generation. The next thing after we go and check... Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to get enough materials for a third or miner or T-tail drill. I didn't, so whatever. But for now, after I check this and drop a recycler over here, we are going to do a little bit, most likely, we're going to do a little bit of exploring. We're going to do a little bit of exploring around the underground area, just to see if there's any major Pulsar Quartz mines is really what I'm looking for. If we can find the Pulsar Quartz, then in the very near future, like, not much, like maybe I have to check, but maybe like 15 or 20 GTIs in the top right corner, we're gonna get the teleporter. And the teleporter makes, even if I only use the teleporter to get between the Uraninite mine and back, it will make my life so much easier, because that takes a while. Wow, this is an efficient miner. Oh, this one's less. Okay, so that was kind of luck. Oops. Okay, so we need this. I'm sorry, I kept calling it a recycler, didn't I? The shredder machine. And the shredder machine does, if you don't know, it does something interesting where I can take this basically this junk, before I do. There's not enough iron, right, to, hold on. Yeah, there is. I was gonna make a living compartment out here just because. I don't think there's enough for a door, and I don't really feel like looking for iron unless there's one like right here. All right, the rest of this stuff is going in. Oh. See, everybody that's telling me to use the shift, the control click, that's the issue that I run into. That's okay. That was a huge mistake. But we have enough. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. Ah, that hurts. That hurts the soul. That's a whole inventory of Uraninite. That's okay. It worked pretty fast. Within like 10 minutes, I think it was, we got, you know, enough. This will take a while to burn through anyway. I'm just gonna tell myself that it's okay. All right, well, anyway. You know what we could do? Along the way back, I can just fill my inventory with the ground Uraninite. And then it's like it never happened. Even though I know it did. And you know it did. Because I'm not taking this out of the recording. Alright, I messed up, but look. Did you see how full my inventory is? It's good enough. Plenty of Uraninite to last us for basically another 10 minutes. Because those crushers are really slow. I may even need a third crusher, truthfully. Because they're excruciatingly slow most of the time. Bottom left corner, we're now negative 1.3 oxygen consumption. Again, it's moving fast. It will continue to move faster and faster. Something else that I don't know why just struck me as a realization. I had found a couple of fuses on one of the last episodes that I never actually used or even like really looked at. Where did I put them? Yeah. Pressure, heat, oxygen. Holy shnikes. Okay, it's time to make some optimizers. So we're gonna be making some optimizers in the in the next couple minutes. Let's hang on that thought though. You're empty, so we'll go about half of these to you and about half of these to you. That'll hold us over. Okay. Optimizers. Explosive powder, uranium rod, it's the uranium rods that kill me. Can't make them. I really need a T2 optimizer. I worry that I need an osmium rod for the T2 optimizer though, for the record. Teleporter is at 25 GTIs. Gosh, it's not far, guys. I think we gotta go searching for Pulsar Quartz. We're making progress in plants, but not super fast. I wouldn't mind another tree. Yeah, let's go exploring. I'm not really worried about water because of the water filter thing. I'm not worried about air because of the rover. Food, I'm not worried about, but we do have to account for. So I'll bring beans and... You know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna grow more beans. Give me just 1 second. Just because beans are my preferred choice of meal, basically. We'll just kind of make sure that I always have enough beans. I should harvest all these. I'll probably do that in between episodes. Okay, let's, these heaters have to go as well. We'll do that later. Okay, all right, let's go explore the underground a little bit in this direction. Not worried about water, not worried about oxygen, not worried about food because we have the beans. The biggest thing that we have to remember is how not to get lost. That's what we need to do. I have to believe that the Pulsar Quartz we're going to find underground. And by the time we get back, we probably have enough uranium built up to make at least one uranium rod. And one uranium rod. One uranium rod is enough for an optimizer, and we'll just kind of keep making them, those optimizers as we can. Ho ho, uranium rod. I've most likely already picked through this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's keep moving down. We're gonna go down. I'm going to get extremely lost. Okay. That looks man-made. Okay. What is this? Nice. Very nice, actually. So chests are now fairly viable for us to pick up, is what I'm gathering. Underground, maybe sulfur area. What in the world do we have going on here? Oh, yes. Interesting. So these are just kind of static down here. Oh, there's a base. Pulsar Quartz. Beautiful. That's what I needed, is Pulsar Quartz. So it's got to be down here somewhere. Nuclear fusion generator is awesome. Look at that, 1485 energy. However, also note the Pulsar Quartz requirements. And we need Pulsar Quartz for teleporters. Teleporters are step 1 for Matt's sanity. What do we need? We need to quickly do this. Get our oxygen back. I need exactly what I said I was going to do before, which was start marking things more. So let's get titanium and silicon. Titanium and silicon? I seriously can't see anything. Well, there's titanium. So we're going to put this down. We're going to call this Old Underground Base. Okay. And we're going to change this color to like a yellow. Good. And now we know something's up here. Something's going on here. We'll go down. We're going to need place to put stuff because our inventory's full. All right, let's see what's down here first. Ooh, Bubba. Circuit board. Circuit board. Nice. Space food, don't really care about, but I'll take it. The task is harder than I thought. These drones are really smart, and most of the time they are doing their task with great intelligence. It's not always easy to hide the modifications I did on them, and how I lured them or hacked them. but I already handled some of them. This Starform robotics technology is really impressive. No wonder Sentinel Corp is scared. Okay. I love getting circuit boards. So this guy was like reverse engineering stuff. Ooh, I can get more circuit boards now. Yeah. Okay, so here's what we have to do. We need to make... Oh my guacamole. Oh, this is so my Lanta. Osmium. Holy, that's a find. This is a find. What do we think? Okay, here's what I think. I think we have to put down our rover. We're gonna just load this sucker up. And we're gonna come down here and we're gonna scrap it for all it's worth. Everything down here is mine. Everything. Oh, this is so much good stuff. Like crazy amounts of good stuff. And then we can do all of these too. Circuit boards. This was a heck of a find. Can I deconstruct this bed for fabric? Oh, 2 osmium rods is really big for some technology that's coming soon, and these circuit boards are also really big. 3 iron. Probably wasn't worth it. Where the, okay, there is some sort of, you know what? The color, that pinkish hue tells me it's probably a super alloy storm, which would have otherwise been useful, but yeah, we're actually getting really full. Look at this haul. Man, you know what I really want to do is I want to see if there's any pulsar laying around here. So we have this location marked. This was pulsar generator, which is cool. That looks pink. This looks very pulsar. Oh, no it doesn't, but that is cool. Let's go down this way a little bit. Vitals are looking okay. We know how to get back up. There's a chest here. Gosh, the chests are so good, but... Oh! Plant multiplier. 2 T2 fertilizers. Uranium. Gosh, this is just amazing. Let's check down here. And then, honestly, I think we have to go back up. We have so much stuff we can progress with. Look at our terraformation index. It's almost 15. I don't see any obvious Pulsar Quartz areas. And the map doesn't show me anything. And my inventory space is fairly low. So we're just gonna... I'm gonna explore a little bit. Not too much. And then we're gonna head back because we have a massive haul of stuff. Oh, of course. I do feel like I've... No, maybe not. I was gonna say, I feel like I've seen this before. Osmium zeolite, bioplastic nugget. Yeah. Ooh, some lerma. Some tree seeds. Wow, I definitely want these two. I want this. Gosh, I want all of it. Alright, we're gonna have to common larva. Hey! Uncommon. Okay, we're in the larva phase too. Guys, we are cranking. We have to go back. We are as full as our inventory can possibly get. We can go under 2. We're coming back down here. This was really good for us. We got 1 Pulsar Quartz. We need a total, for the record, we need a total of, I want to say a total of 4 Pulsar Quartz can get us 2 teleporters, which can get me back and forth from the Uraninite mine. And if we get 2 more Pulsar Quartz, because I think it's each teleporter is 2 Pulsar, I think, then we can get a teleporter down here, which can make my life even easier. I think this gets me up to the surface right here. Yes, but in a different area than I thought. Oxygen's running a little bit low, but you'll notice it's actually only negative 1.2 per second now. Remember, previously it was 1.4, I think, at the start of this episode. So that's good. We're moving. We have an overwhelming amount of valuable inventory, especially the uranium rods and the osmium rod, but... so this trees are going to be a problem, by the way. Okay, anyway, let's get the oxygen first. Then we have to recall our vehicle. Oh my gosh, look at all this. So we're going to put a storage locker for larva. Let's put it over here for now. This will be our larva. Okay. I love that we're getting larva now. I also love that we have tree seeds. Let's throw them over here. Okay. I am gonna use this iron since I have it just to proactively make a second one. I don't really have a use for it particularly right now, but that's okay. T2 mutagen is great. You know what? 1, 2, 3. Locker. We're gonna throw a locker right here. This is gonna be for mutagens. And I'll throw bacteria in there now as well, just for now. I'll probably put the fertilizers and explosive powders over in that other one as well. I'm gonna put all the biological things over here. So the bioplastic, explosive powder, fertilizers. We did get 2 blueprint microchips. Let's quickly see what they give us. T2 map information rocket, heck yes. I have a feeling that might tell us more about the underground. Microchip T3 deconstruction, I don't even know what that does. Those 2 unlocks are brand new. I don't think I've seen them in the last game, or at least I didn't get to them. We're gonna build both of those for sure. Before we do, let's recall the vehicle, and you know what? I might just go ahead and build the equipment increase. Or, I'm sorry, the inventory increase. I don't have fabric. Nope, can't do that. All right. Holy shnikes. All right, so let's get this. Osmium. Uranium. Uraninite. Get the seeds out of there. Get the log out of there. Fertilizer out of there. We did get 1 more microchip as well. T3 blueprint pinnings, sure. So the 2 things that we got were map information rocket, which I definitely want to do, and T3 deconstruction, which I feel like we should do. Nope, we can't do. Pulsar and Magnetar quartz. I haven't found any quartz. So what is the T2 map information rocket? Adds the location of organic things that can be fished or harvested on the map. Whoa, interesting. Cool. Pulsar quartz we don't have, but we can keep that in mind that we can get that. This is a pretty effective episode. We really made some progress here. 25 GTIs for this. We're gonna be there probably next episode, or maybe the one after, but heat, we're getting closer to T2. T3, we're getting there. But you know what we can do? We can make more T1 optimizers with the uranium rods that we're getting. And then ore extraction, we're not even close because we're not focusing on pressure. You know what? T4 drills, where do I have them sitting currently? Right there. Why don't we make an optimizer for the T4 drills? Because we have at least 1. We have 3 pressure multipliers. Why don't we make 3 optimizers? 50 energy per second, that's gonna really increase our pressure generation. I think we do that because I want those T3 ore extractors. Let's do this. So 2 explosive and 50 energy. We need 150 energy. We're close. We'll just figure it out after the energy goes down. That's fine. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Hate using all that because we just got it, but it's gonna be worth it, I think. Water's low, that's fine. I'll tell you what, we'll make 2. We'll make 2 because that's I think best with our energy and all. And you know, sulfur usage and all that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. We need 1 more of these, so we need just 1 more iridium. Whoa. That was weird. We need 1 more of these, so we're good there. We just need 4 iron, and then we need 2 cobalt. Okay, and we're good to go. We'll put these by the pressure. Guys, we're gonna have to make more of these, but we can start here at the very least. So we need 1 machine optimizer, 2 machine optimizers, and I like doing this. Let's look at what our pressure was. Pressure generation was 87,000, and now is 630. It's a real big difference. And it would only be benefited if we made more of these, which is possible, but it's a lot of resources. I'd have to check to see if we have the appropriate resources for it. So So with that said, I actually think we did a ton in this one as well. I'm very satisfied with what we've accomplished, and we have to go back underground and see what we can find down there. There's got to be so much more that we can look into. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.